Hi everyone, welcome back to my space. Hope you are doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this meat pie. This meat pie is very yummy, very flaky, and also very sumptuous, and it's very filling. Okay, so now to make meat pie, you don't need to use oil to fry your meat. Just add your meat in a non-sticky pan, then add vegetables like onions, pepper. Like I added pepper, which is quite optional. Okay, this will help to extract the juice. As you can see, the juice has already been removed from the meat, and it's going to cook in its own water, then fry in its own oil. Okay, so now to the veggies, I've diced my Irish potato, then I soak it in a water that is mixed with salt. You can also use lemon for it. This will stop oxidization. Then this is the carrot, and I'll be adding bell peppers to it. Now back to the meat. The water has evaporated, and now just remaining the oil, which is, as you can see, it is frying now. I did not add any water to this meat. Okay, so as it's frying now, I went in with some spring onions, then I added this aroma maggi, very optional. Just spice your meat the way you like it. Okay, whatever you need to add, just add, which is just, it's your preference, it's just your own taste. Okay, so I just added it, then I went in with my Irish potato, which we cook at the same time with the carrots. Okay, now it's quite advisable to start making your fillings first, because by the time you are now making the batter, the filling will have time to like cool off. Okay, so just mix that together. I added the both of them to my pan. Now I've not added water. At this point, I will now add a little water to help it, because you don't need the Irish potato not to be very cooked. If it's not cooked, it can turn dark when you finally bake it in the oven. Okay, I cooked this for at least 5 minutes, then I came back, stir. So I'll be adding now the bell pepper. You can use even the green, the yellow, whatever you prefer. Okay, now this cornstarch mixed with water will serve as a binder, and that is what gives the filling this moist texture. Okay, it just bind, then give that moist texture that when you're eating it, you are just enjoying yourself. Okay, so now I did not stir immediately. Once I added it, you can also use flour to do this. So once I added it, I allow it to cook. As you can see, it has thickened up the filling. Okay, so just stir, and that is all set aside to cool down completely. Now to the batter, I started by adding my flour, all-purpose flour. That's what I'm using here. I added salt, sugar. I'll just put every ingredient I use in the description box. Do well to check it out. Then I'm going to say one thing. Flours, not all flours are the same. For example, the flour we use here in Italy, where I stay, is very light. So if you use the same measurement of water that you use with the flour in Nigeria, it will make those flour here very sticky. Okay, so I will advise add water as you go. So now also for the butter, I added butter, then I'm just going to mix it to get this sandy texture. I will advise don't use margarine, or even if you want to use margarine, just use a little bit of margarine, then add butter to it. Okay, I'll put the accurate measurements in the description box, but preferably, both for the aroma it gives and everything, use what? Butter, not margarine. Margarine is the yellow one that you find in sachets. Okay, but butter is the one, I think, animal fat here. So then mix everything together. Okay, combine. You can also do this in a bowl, but to me, it's all the same. The most important thing is just to make sure that you mix, and you're not trying to knead like that. Okay, you're just trying to bring it, combine them together. Add water as you go. Milk is also optional. But sometimes I prefer to use milk powder for the aroma. Okay, you can also add nutmeg to this if you want, but not too much, so as not to overpower the other aroma in the dough. So now I cut those into the shapes I want, then put them to rest. Okay, now to the filling, I'll be using my filling, then water to seal it up, then this meat pie cutter. If you don't have a meat pie cutter, use a pot and then cut it out, and that is all you need. Okay, so now watch me as I roll this. I'm not rolling a very thin dough, no, just something like 1 centimeter That's all you need. So apply water to the edges, then put your filling. Just the way I'm doing is cover and seal, and it is sealed. This is just it's very easy. Okay, if you don't have this, you can use any cutter of your choice, then use your fork to seal it up. Proceed. I'm going to do this a lot more times, so for you to just get it. Okay, just roll it. Don't roll it very thin, so that the filling will not come out of the dough when it's exposed to heat. Okay. Now I want to say this bell pepper, I just learned that you can add it in your filling and it changed the taste of this meat pie. If not tried using bell peppers in your filling, just try it once and thank me later. It's a game changer, honestly. So it was very yummy and very everything. You can also use egg wash, but to me there's no need. Water does a perfect job and it's not going to open. Now crack open an egg. You can use more if you're going to be working with more pies. Okay. Then this is a twist. I added milk to it. You can also skip that. It is very optional, but it tends to dilute the color of the egg. Okay. So also this is a new design that I learned. I'm just trying to play around it with my knife. You can also use razor to do any design on it. The most important thing is not to get the vapor trapped inside. You need the vapor to escape while it's in the oven cooking. Okay, so just give it any cut of choice, then in such a way that the vapor can escape, so that the meat pie doesn't burst open when it's cooking. So after baking in an oven for at least 5 minutes, this is what we got. Take my word on this. Was very flaky and very yummy. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you in my next one. Bye. Do well to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Bye.